Yeah, tough game for us. We gave it the big inning early with the 5 spot, and then pitched well for the most part out of the bullpen. I thought Lucas Malstad and Reed Garris did a nice job, gave us a chance, and we had plenty of opportunities to capitalize on to score some additional runs, and just didn't get the job done. So tight game, but just one of those ones where a little bit of a lack of execution, whether it's making some mistake pitches with 2 strikes, hanging some pitches, and they did a good job hitting it, or us not capitalizing on scoring a runner from third or getting runners over. So we tip of the cap to Miami. They did what they needed to do to advance, and so it stings that we can't go through a loser's bracket and still do it. But we just it's a good opportunity to just get focused on playing well. We know we have a lot of baseball left, but we're going to need to play a better brand of baseball, which we will, and our guys will respond, and we'll get a chance to do it tomorrow.
Okay, questions? Go ahead.
Coach, just what went into the decision to start Ethan today, and kind of what are your plans for tomorrow?
The whole plan was to set up our pitching for next week. So Ethan's had a full week of rest from last Thursday, so that was the purpose for pitching him today, and he's been going first on the weekends for us up to this point. So we'll evaluate that for next weekend. I don't know what our rotation will be next weekend, but the idea is that he would pitch the game that would get us to Saturday. So if that was Thursday or Friday, that's the game he would pitch.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I ask a player? Sorry, I stepped in late.
Sure, go ahead.
Jake, for this team, obviously, you're obviously going to be in a regional. You're going to be in the NCAA tournament. You're going to host. How do you treat tomorrow's game? How do you come out and say, it doesn't mean anything, but yet it means a lot?
Just the same way we approach every other game. Just come out and compete as well as we can. It's our job to show up and play, and if we have a game, we're going to come out and we're going to compete our very best.
Coach, would you try to get Aiden some work tomorrow, considering, or is this a good time to maybe just rest him?
If we pitch him tomorrow, he'll be on short rest, so I don't know that that's worth it. Maybe, but probably not. So probably pitch a lot of guys tomorrow, but I don't. As of this very second, I don't think the plan is to throw.
Any other questions?
Coach Malstad was really good today. What's his role moving forward?
That's the awesome thing about Lucas. He's really settled into this this long relief opportunity, but he can pitch in high leverage. He can pitch at the end. We haven't really used the opener, but he could be an opener. He could do anything. He's a bounce back guy. He's an extended relief guy, and he just finds a way to get a couple times through the order. So we've found some value in him, kind of that bridge guy that goes from the middle to the end, and he's been really good in that spot.
Erik, how do you may have already been asked this, but I just sat down. How do you keep guys motivated for tomorrow and just let them know that, you still got a game to play and there's still something kind of to play for because of the seeding and things like that?
Yeah, there's a lot to still play for. Nothing's guaranteed. We haven't locked up a national seed. I've been doing this long enough to know that. But I think more importantly, it's just more about playing well. And it's just, there's a whole different feeling of winning versus losing, and we just want to build momentum for ourselves. And we didn't play well enough to win today. We had plenty of chances and just didn't finish their hitters off with 2 strikes, didn't get the job done when we had scoring opportunities. So we just need to play well. For us to feel good about things, we want to play well and want to be able to build momentum going in to the regionals.
You guys got a lot of leadoff runners on, but a lot of times Zeal was able to work around that. What was working for Zeal versus what you guys' approach was today?
Yeah, we had 8 leadoff hitters on out of 9 innings, which is it's the most we've had all year. I thought we did a good job of holding the zone on some of the sliders, and felt like we had him on the ropes there in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. But he found a way to put zeros up in those innings, and was able to kind of settle it down in the middle innings. But I liked our approach against him. He's obviously one of the best guys in the conference, and he's really good. But I thought we did a really good job, at least making an adjustment from the last time we faced him, where he really carved us up. So I liked our approach against him. I liked our execution up until we had a chance to, put an exclamation mark and get the big inning. We never got the big inning today because we got 1 or we got 2, and then we stranded. So we'll just need to, make that adjustment, be a little bit better in that area tomorrow.
Coach, you were a couple inches away from another come-from-behind win for the Clemson baseball team. What are some of the positive takeaways that can be had from today? Just the players showing all the fight and never really backing down.
Yeah, that's them, and that's their identity. That's the identity of this team. They will not quit. It'll take a guy making a jumping catch at the top of the fence to stop us. Heck of a catch, did a great job. But yeah, our guys mounted. They mounted really good comebacks. I thought in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And had plenty of chances to score more than we scored in those innings. But that's who these guys are. So they will never not believe that they're out of it. They know they're in it, and they know they're going to come back. And game of inches, and it was a few inches today.
Jacob, it seems like you're maybe a little, I won't say mad, but maybe disappointed the way that ended, and just your feelings right now, the way that kind of game ended like that.
Yeah, it's disappointing. It's not the way we wanted it to go, but it's our job moving forward just to put it behind us and do our best to come back and play better baseball.
Anybody else?
If you guys could send a message based on how this team has progressed over this season to the NCAA committee going into the selection show and everything next week. I know you got to take care of tomorrow, but a little bit of foreshadowing ahead. What would the message be about who this team is and what the personality of these young men are as you're going into the big tournament?
I would say we're a team that would say we're not going to talk about it, we're going to be about it. So we'll just go play good.
Okay, guys, thank you. We appreciate